You'd think after losing enough people that you would get used to it. Like the pain would fade faster, or the tears would dry sooner. The silence would stop echoing so loud. But every single time it happens, it just hurts the same. Sometimes worse. And you sort of tell yourself that, oh, I've been here before. And so you think you can handle it the same way you did. But when it's someone new, someone who held a piece of your story, it's like grief finds a new way to cut through you. A familiar wound, just deeper this time. And I'd like to say no one ever really gets numb to death. And we just sort of learn how to carry it differently. At first, it's very heavy. And it feels so unbelievably unfair. To the point where you can't breathe without their name crossing your mind. But over time, that pain doesn't necessarily leave. It just changes its shape. It becomes a memory, or a song, a scent, that pulls you back when you least expect it. And I think those moments are what hurt the most. That life keeps going even when yours feels like it has stopped. The world doesn't pause. People move on. But you're still standing in the same moment, trying to make peace with something you never really got to say goodbye to properly. And I used to think time healed everything. Now I think time just teaches you how to live without the cracks. Because no matter how many times you face it, losing someone you love never gets easier. Just reminds you how fragile everything is and how real love really was. So if you've lost someone and you still feel that pain, please don't think you're weak or beat yourself up for not being over it yet. That ache in your chest means that they mattered. It means you loved deeply enough to feel the loss. And that kind of love, that kind of pain, that's proof that you're still human, that's proof that you're still living. I used to think that grief had an ending. That one day I'd just wake up and it wouldn't hit me the same. But grief doesn't disappear. It just becomes a part of you. It's the empty seat at the table, the name you still hesitate to say, the song that makes you stop halfway through because it hurts too much to finish it. You start to realize every person you lose takes a version of you with them. The person you were when they were still here. That version never really comes back. And maybe that's what loss truly is, not just losing them, but losing the parts of yourself that existed because of them. I think that's why it never gets easier. Because every time you lose someone, you lose another piece of the world you used to know. And when you've been through it more than once, you start to carry all those ghosts inside of you, quietly. Not in a scary way, just in a way that makes you feel everything a little deeper. if that makes sense. Like, you can laugh again, smile again, move forward again, but there's always that invisible weight behind it. That reminder that joy and pain can still live in the same place. And maybe that's the point. Maybe we were never meant to be numb to death. Maybe the hurt is proof that we still have love left in us. And that's why we haven't gone cold, because the moment death stops hurting, that's the moment we've lost something even greater, our ability to feel. Every single person that I have lost still shows up somehow, in the way I talk, the way I love people harder, in the way I don't take small moments for granted anymore. And that's how I know that they're not really gone. They just changed form from people I can no longer touch, or like physical beings, to lessons that I'll carry for the rest of my life. So no, you'll never get numb to death. You just get better at understanding what it means. It means you are lucky enough to love someone that deeply. You were lucky enough to have something real enough to hurt this much. And maybe that's all life really is. A collection of moments and a collection of people that you don't necessarily get to keep forever, but you get to love them, remember them, and keep them alive through the way you live. Because in the end, that's the only way we will ever beat death. By refusing to let the love die with them. If you've lost someone, I'm proud of you for still being here. That weight is tremendous. And I'm proud of you for carrying something that heavy and still choosing to keep going. That strength is the most real strength one can acquire. Maybe one day, the pain won't feel like it's swallowing you whole. It'll just be a whisper, not a yell, reminding you that love like that never really ends. If you made it to this part of the video, I just wanted to say thank you. Not just for watching, but for feeling this with me. I know this wasn't an easy video. Grief never is. But the fact that you're still here, still choosing to listen, still trying to understand what all this pain means, it says something about your heart. You've lost, but you're still loving. You've been broken, but you're still building. And that makes you stronger than you realize. So again, thank you for letting me speak what a lot of us are too afraid to say out loud. And if no one told you this today or lately, I'm proud of you. For surviving, for remembering, and for keeping their memories alive every single day just by being here. Take care of yourselves. Take care of the people that you still have, because time is fragile, but love never really dies. This one's for everyone we lost, and for everyone who's still trying to heal, for the people who smile on the outside but carry whole universes of pain inside their chest, for the ones who never got to say goodbye but still talk to them in silence, for the hearts that keep breaking quietly and still choose to love anyway. You are not alone in this. You're living proof that even after everything, love always finds its way to exist. Thank you. As always, stay Rolly.